Our potential for a better life is way beyond where we are today. In fact, each of us has the potential to go beyond anything we can even imagine. The life we're living, the person we've become, is exactly the person we believe we are, which for most of us was formed by and to this day includes a great many lies and deceptions that were often spoon-fed to us by our environment. Our brains are wired in such a way that they must do everything possible to ensure that our life matches our beliefs. In other words, we are the living embodiment of every truth and every lie that we believe. You're about to find out that it's fairly easy for each of us to change the wiring in our brains. There are only two requirements. First, we must believe that we can change. We must get to know ourselves better so that we know the changes we want to make. To change your life cannot happen in an instant or even overnight, but as we change our programming about certain beliefs, our brain will automatically find a way to make sure our life changes to match this new belief. We are sharing these commands and other selected information from the course with a very small and select group of people at this time, and we ask you not to share our information with anyone other than your immediate family. We are planning to have the And Thrive program completed and will release it later this year. The basis for the And Thrive Life Enhancement Program begins with the absolute fact that each of us is a unique person. That's right, we're all one of a kind, which means that we need unique or one-of-a-kind solutions. Our false beliefs include almost every negative thing we think, whether it's about ourselves, another person, or the state of the world. The way we talk to ourselves is a good indicator of many of the beliefs that are stopping us today. On the main web page, you will find a link to a PDF document entitled Ask Yourself. The file contains a list of questions designed to help you begin the process of self-awareness. It's best to read it before you begin any of the videos. Keep a pencil and notebook handy because when you begin asking yourself questions, two things will happen. First, you'll think of another question, or maybe several, that you want to ask yourself. And second, you'll begin to find some of the answers to these questions. Write these down because they often appear much like a dream does, and then you can't remember it a split second later. These questions, as well as the others you will discover, begin the process by identifying the false things that are ruining our lives. Start your process by listening to the Begin the Changes Now command. All of the And Thrive commands have been developed using a basic technique developed by Émile Coué, a French psychologist and pharmacist in the early part of the 20th century. Among the students trained by him who adopted his ideas were three Americans, Norman Vincent Peale, Robert Schuller, and W. Clement Stone. All of these men became incredibly successful. The first video has been designed to quiet the negative self-talk and should be listened to every time you have a negative thought about yourself or anyone else. It should also be listened to just before sleeping and just after waking. Whenever you realize that you're talking to yourself in a demeaning, derogatory way, using words like stupid or dumb or I'll never or I can't, listen to that first command, memorizing the first few words, which are, every day in every way, every aspect of my life gets better and more abundant. Soon you'll be saying this to yourself many, many times every day, and your life will begin to change. We can only give you one very critical piece of advice here, and that is to be patient. The universe was not created in a day or a week or even a year. While so much of our life is going faster and faster, it still takes about 9 months before a tiny baby is ready to face this world. So while you will often begin to notice changes almost immediately. Do not believe that you're finished. The truth is, you've just begun, and the journey will last the rest of your life. Instructions for using. Find a quiet place to sit while you participate in the videos. Before starting the video, take a few deep breaths and calm your mind as much as possible. While listening to the words and the music, read the words as they appear on the screen, and if appropriate, read them out loud. Come back often as this video is still being developed and will change. Plus, many other videos will be added. The message within each of the videos is about a minute in length and is repeated 5 times. The reason for this is that repetition is one of the most important keys to altering our beliefs. Enjoy the journey. Thank you.